After beating the messenger on stream over the past few weeks, I realized that each character had so much life to the game, so I thought it'd be fun to rank the messenger characters on a tier list. The criteria is as follows. 1. Flavor text. Does this character have good flavor text and does it add to the experience as a whole? 2. Character's helpfulness. Does the character provide help to progress the main story or do they just sit around being a lazy bones? 3. Character design. Does the character have a cool design and does it fit well within the game's world? 4. Bosses only. How was the fight? Was the fight fun and enjoyable? If you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks guys. I think to start off this list, we're gonna go with our main character. Come on, we gotta go with the main character. The Ninja. Now, if you guys have never played the Messenger before, the Ninja is the main character. His goal is to deliver the scroll, which, spoiler alert, spoiler warning, don't forget to put a spoiler warning when you're editing this, me, in the future.
Bazinga!
The scroll that he is delivering is actually a map, which can show you where like time rifts are and like different secret areas. And correct me if I'm wrong, I could totally be wrong about this, but it also lets you time travel back into the past and into the future. Main character, he has some pretty funny dialogue. Overall, I'd say he's probably like a... We'll put him in the B tier for now. We'll put him in B tier for now, but that could change. Okay, Butterfly Matriarch. Matriarch was near the end of the game. Honestly, it really didn't offer a whole lot. Was kind of just there. I think we'll put her at like C tier. This guy. What's this guy? Orange tentacle monster in a cage.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. He has like one line. And this during the cabinet cutscene, I guess. We'll put him, he goes D tier for sure. Clockwork Concierge. Just because, if you didn't know this, the Messenger corresponds or ties in with Sea of Stars, which is another game by Sabotage Studios. And so I think Clockwork Concierge, I say he's an A tier character, honestly. The design is super dope. He's like a mech, or like a clockwork soldier type old guy.
Huh?
Kolos and Seuss. By far my favorite characters. Flavor text wise, design, battling them, just overall a grand old time. Honestly, that's our first S tier. Get some applause in the chat. We have our first S tier. Now, the cowboy. So he doesn't make very many appearances, so we'll just go like D tier probably. Demon King. Now, the Demon King is actually a really important character in this game because it's theorized that the four from Sea of Stars were reincarnated to the Demon King at the end of the game when they went through the portal. That's pretty cool. Demon King's design, pretty freaking dope. Fun to fight, good design, good lore. Overall, honestly, I think we have another A tier character. The Emerald Golem. You fight him near the beginning of the game. It's hilarious because it's all just a big misunderstanding, and the flavor text that goes along with this conversation is by far one of the funniest things that happens in the game, in my opinion. Like, thanks for destroying my golem. Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries and you just randomly engaged. No way. No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought it was a threat. So this guy's getting put in S tier. Artificer. Funny guy. His main catchphrase is, "Are we gonna do the thing?" Which, if you don't know what the thing is, it's holding the scroll, lifting up into the air, and then they go into the giant, like, vortex golem. He lets you go to, like, the frickin', like, corrupted future, which is actually sick after you get the Demon King crown at the end of the game. Artificer, S tier. For sure. I think this bad boy is going to be our first F tier character. Oof. Big yikes. Now this character, is it Iron Robe? Is that his name? I think that's his name. The Iron Hood is actually a character that I never actually found in my first playthrough of the Messenger, oddly enough, because I never unclogged the money sink, which if you don't know, is a sink after you buy all the upgrades in the shop. The shopkeeper's like, well, what do you want to... We have to give something for you to spend your money on, and you get the money wrench from the artificer, and then you take it to the money sink, it unclogs the money sink, and then you can go literally into the money sink and talk to the Iron Hood, and he sells you toys, which you can... They're like little collectibles that you can put on like dioramas of like the stages in the background, which is super cool. Insert image here. Boom. There. Thanks, editing me. You're a cool guy. Alright, I think we will put Iron Hood. He's gonna be a C tier character. Someone's gonna absolutely demolish me in the comments for that, but honestly, I just kind of think he is. Manfred. Good buddy Manfred. If you don't know, Manfred is a dragon that you fight because he's possessed by an evil, because he's red before. You fight him, he turns blue, and his dream is to be a butler. And after you fight the Clockwork Concierge, the Clockwork Concierge was like, what's your name, dragon? And the dragon's like, Manfred. And he's like, that'll do. And so he takes him on as an apprentice for being a butler. So I think that puts him at S tier. Just a wholesome, honestly wholesome moment. Okay, this image got like cropped a little goofily, but this is the spirits of... What are their names? Crap. Hold on. It's Zale and Valerie. Zale and Valerie. I remembered it. I didn't even have to look it up. Zale and Valerie in the Sunken Shrine. And it's actually super cool because the Messenger came out in 2018, if I remember right. And this was the first time you ever, like, heard about the Messenger's world to the connection of the stars, which is super cool. So I think that puts these guys, plus, like, the implied lore, like, that's just so, like, five-head of them, like, just thinking of that, in my opinion. So I think this puts these guys at, maybe we'll put them low S tier. Muse. It's Muse. It's Muse. So this character is actually, these are definitely my own words.
Muse is a character in The Messenger. She was known for her beautiful voice and otherworldly ability to make mesmerizing trinkets like the music box. Okay, so she made the music box, and she was Phantom's lover.
And her death caused the main events of the entire game. Okay, Muse, I think it's D tier character. Elder Ninja. Elder Ninja's a cool guy. He is at the village when you first start the game. I think the only really thing he does in the game is send you on a side quest to go get some astral tea leaves, and then he gives you a handle. I don't know. D tier. He's D tier. Parrot, they only have one line of dialogue if I remember right. And it's, hey, I heard that. Honestly, F tier. So sorry. Phantom. Oh man, this is a close contender for top S tier, honestly. Phantom, final boss of the entire game. Muse's lover. Gets trapped in the music box. Has a sick-ass mask controlling him, like Majora's Mask. I think we put Phantom right below Kolos and Seuss. Yeah. Okay, these are the Phobikins. You have to rescue them throughout the game. They're essential in rebuilding the bridge to Forlorn Temple. Or into Forlorn Temple. They don't really offer much. Well, okay, hold on. They rebuild the entire bridge. Let's pause. Let's pause. They do rebuild the entire bridge. I think A tier above the demon king. Dog. All right. Oh god. Alright, Pito. Cute dog, but doesn't really offer anything to the story. F tier. I'm sorry. Horrible. Funny guy, but he steals all your damn loot every time you die. However, you can get a power up that makes them steal less loot from you, which is nice. So I think we'll put Corbel. We'll put it on the same tier as the Messenger himself, and the Ninja. The monk, who used to be the Queen of Quills. Pretty cool character, cool design, cool boss, good fight. I think the monk is just B tier. Well, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make a change. I think we need to bump the messenger up to A tier, because he did kill the Demon King, and we're gonna bump the Demon King down to B tier. I think that makes sense. That makes sense. Quibble doesn't really offer anything in the story. Appears once, F tier. This is the ninja that's talking at the temple that you start the game out in. He doesn't even talk. Does he talk? I don't actually remember. Unfortunately, I think that's an F tier for me. Okay, I don't know how to say this guy's name. It's Rutin or Ruxton. I have to figure this out. Hold on.
Ruxton.
Ruxton, really nice, cool character. Good flavor text. Overall funny guy. Really helps you out. Gives you the candle for the blind cave, which is super good. So I think we'll pop him S tier right above the Emerald Golem. And his staff there as well. The Prophet gives you all the hints you need for your current music note. He tells you the prophecy for your current music note. All his flavor text is in capital letters. It's kind of funny, but it does kind of wear off, unfortunately. Forgot to restart the music. That's alright, we'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. I would say we put the Prophet at... I'd say it's B tier. Maybe above the... well... I'm gonna put in B tier. I'm bumping the Demon King back up to A tier. Honestly, I feel like that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. The Bowman. Oh my god. Yeah, he's just some side character. No, bro, he's the main character. He's the Western hero. Oh my goodness, how could I forget about that? Oh yeah, and then he gives you the freaking scroll and says, "You're the messenger." And he's gonna go to S tier because he started the whole game. But like flavor text, it doesn't say anything. Man, I'm kind of thinking my rubric might not be the best. We'll put him on A tier. Doesn't really offer much. Kind of just starts the game. Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper's a classic. Tells you funny stories. Great flavor text. Probably the best flavor text in the entire game. And he helps you a lot during the story. I think we bump him S tier right below Kolos and Seuss's. Last but not least, the Demon General himself. Barmathazel. Hard ass boss fight for me. I think I died like 10 times. Oh no. We're dead. Maybe not. Oh my god, no! Damn it. Gives me like a, it looks very similar to Brewgraves from Sea of Stars. Good design. Good overall lore and plot. He's very important in the plot. High A tier. Maybe like 1. He's up there with the ninja himself. 1 above the Clockwork Concierge. Honestly, I think this is pretty accurate to what I would rank them all. Based on the rubric. I think this is good. I think this is good. And there you have it. Our journey of putting the messenger characters on a tier list. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.